everyone, this is FantasyEsque and welcome back to Niche Orc Lands, where Nyang is settling into her very first nest with her newborn baby Zoral, daughter of Calatonian, the previous chieftain who got challenged by, hold on a second everyone, by the handsome Sargon and was cast out from the tribe, I think right over here actually. So there we go, we have oh no, he killed him, that's right. His bones are somewhere here. I think they're gone by now, but Sargon did cast out Calatonian. Not only that, he tracked Calatonian down and killed him. So currently we have two daughters of Calatonian in the tribe. We have Sanic and we have her half-sister Zoral. So Sargon can now start looking forward to passing on his own genes because, of course, both the slaves Glazette and Nyang are available now and they aren't expectant with the previous chieftain's children. But guys, we are continuing to gather some food and go through this island, clearing all the grasses before we move on, probably back down here. So this is pretty much a recovery phase that we're going through, calming down and just relaxing on this little island and yeah, just enjoying the peacefulness and seeing how our genetics change as we keep on going. It seems as though we are losing more and more of our water-based abilities, especially with the gills. But I don't know, whenever I feel as though we're starting to lose it, we're starting to get more of these short-faced nichelings or short-snouted nichelings, we have slaves like Glazette come out of nowhere. And we have Isaiah, who, is he related to Glazette? No. Yes, he is. So he is the son of Ragio and Glazette. And Sanic is the daughter of Calatonian and Glazette. Interesting. Ragio was pretty much, yeah, a carbon copy of Calatonian except with gills. So there we go, that's quite interesting. But okay, let's continue without chatting anymore. But we've got 11 nichelings, 82 food, and 68 nesting material. Okay, so Glazette, of course, is going to collect her berries. And we'll get Nyang to break the nest, jump down here, and collect up her berries. Odorath was supposed to be helping her with the grasses, so he's going to continue clearing away these spots. And let's see, Binzi, you're gonna help out, yeah, over here. And then we'll get these guys. Let's see. Cythera, I think you were tending to the berry bush and also to this tree to some degree. None of these guys can collect up these nuts. They're not even gonna bother, but I think Vane's gonna jump this way and try and clear away some spots. There we go. And then Sargon needs to start thinking about who he's gonna mate with. He's probably going to mate with everyone he can. So Glazette and Nyang. And he is compatible with Zoral, if that becomes a thing in the future. So there we go. I'm going to get Sanic to stick close to her mother. Even though there's probably not any birds on this island, I don't want to take any risks. So let's go ahead and get Sargon to approach one of the females, probably Glazette, and then he's going to go off to Nyang. And then he is gonna mate with her. Oh, that did not work out. He's gonna have to try romancing Glazette a little bit more. And then down here, Isaiah, you were kind of collecting shells. But we haven't come across any shells recently. So he's gonna jump back up. We'll get Zoda to get these berries. And start clearing grasses. I don't think I should worry too much about food. But that's the thing, especially when we're growing, we have to think about food because it's very easy to have that drop a little bit too low and then we're all scrambling. So yes, we are clearing grasses, but we can't forget about food. So let's turn the day. And we're going to begin with Sargon making his rounds. So, oh, finally Glazette is expectant. Finally, and since Nyang, so what we say is normally the females, they go towards the chieftain because they're attracted to him and they want to have his offspring. But with slaves, it's different. Slaves can't leave their posts, so the chieftains have to go to the slaves. But the chieftain is always the one who initiates the mating. So, okay, Glazette is expectant. She's going to gather her berries. We'll get little Sanic to play around over here under the protection of the chieftain. And hopefully Sargon is able to have some strong sons. Nyang will collect her berries over here. and make her rounds. Can she gather? I guess she could gather clams, so she could just cool down in the waters a little bit. Yeah, she can gather clams if any appears down this way. But okay, Oldorath, you're gonna jump this way. Let's clear this and that. Benzie is gonna help you out. Jump this way. They've uncovered a nest. Oh look, we've got berry bushes down here, so Vane is helping out there. Cythera is gonna grab this and jump this way to grab that other nut. There's a bunch of people here, so that's good. She's able to see everything and move quite nicely. Let's clear away these pieces of grass, and I'm gonna get Asaya to focus a little bit more on the things going on up here on the land, just because he's having not a lot of luck down in the ocean, or in the sea. Okay, let's turn the day. I was gonna say, who got 2 broken hearts? Yeah, it was with Glazette. Okay, now Sargon is gonna make a trip down to Nyang. So he's gonna come this way and he's gonna mate with her. And oh, that did not work, so he's gonna have to try again the next time around. But okay, Nyang, let's collect up this. And then just make your rounds in the waters. Oh, there's a clam. See, there we go. That's fun. She gathered up a clam as well, so this is a good harvest spot for her. Meanwhile, Zoral is gonna come this way and maybe play around with Sanic a little bit under the protection of blind Cythera. And let's kick the tree for even more nuts. Glazette, there is a crab up there, but don't mind it. You continue gathering your bit of food. And over here, let's get... I think Vane will gather these grasses and collect up a berry. And then we'll get Oldorath to jump there. And Benzie, let's go this way. And let's see, Asaya. Nice. And then I think we'll get you to jump back over here. Still no luck with the fish, unfortunately. Okay, Zoda, let's clear away these spots. There's quite a lot of resources on this island, actually. Yeah. And the way we do slaves is always the berry bushes. So the amount of berry bushes you have is the amount of slaves you can keep. I think is the general thing I go for. Because that's the resource I've just decided to assign the slaves to. It's easier to do things that way. And also, yeah, collecting is an ability that nichelings are more likely to have. The others are a little bit more specialized. So, okay. I mean, we could have someone next to a tree, but I prefer the berry bushes. Okay. Nice, let's turn the day. Oh, Glazette should be ready to give birth or set up a nest in the next day. So let's turn. Yeah, she's gonna be ready to set up a nest now, actually. So there we go. We're gonna do 1, 2, and she's gonna set up a nest right there again. And let's see. Sargon is really having to pursue Nyang. And there we go, he was successful. So Nyang's gonna be expectant with his child as well. We'll get her to grab these berry bushes and, these berries. There's nothing here, so she's gonna continue patrolling. There we go. And now Sargon can actually jump back up with everyone else and help out with clearing away the grasses. Is there another tree? No, we only have 1 tree on this island. Okay, Zoral, let's play with Sanic a little bit. And Sanic is going to jump this way and help out with collecting some berries. And then Cythera. Now both Sanic and Zoral are free orcs because they were born in the tribe. So there we go. Okay, and then Vane. Let's continue collecting these. There's a lot of berries here. A lot. We're gathering a whole heap of food, which is great. Let's jump this way. Okay, and then you guys can deal with that. Clear away this. Asaya, still nothing. That sucks. Still nothing. I don't think he can grab that because he doesn't have full fishing, unfortunately. He can try, but I don't think he's gonna get that Razorina. Okay, let's settle down next to Glazette and see what sort of offspring she has with Sargon. Maybe he's gonna pass on his strength. Now the thing is, if they have a boy and Sargon can pass on his big body, then Glazette can pass on her ram horns, then they'll have an offspring stronger than Sargon himself. So let's go ahead and see what she has. It's a girl. It's a girl. Oh no. Oh no. It's a girl with 1 strength, so she's pretty much got no ability. Unfortunately, she's not going to help us out with anything except for breeding in the future, maybe G and A. Oh no, that's so sad. Okay, let's go ahead and give her a name. She's going to be Yarantog. Yarantog from the names list. Welcome to the family, young one. Oh, this is so atrocious. She doesn't have anything that can be of help. She can help us out with breeding in the future, but that's pretty much about it. Oh, that was dangerous. I think Nyang is going to be a better partner, perhaps. But then again, they can only have a strong offspring with these two put together. Yeah, only Glazette can give Sargon a stronger offspring than himself. Nyang cannot, unfortunately. She doesn't have any of the genes to add on to the strength that Sargon has with his big body. But at the same time, I guess, yeah, Nyang and Sargon are going to have more useful children. They're more likely to have a child that's useful. Oh, that's so sad. So sad. He needs to keep trying. We do have a lot of nichelings building up very quickly, so it's kind of scary, but I think we keep the cap on 15 so that we can actually encourage the breeding. We can keep encouraging them to breed. So what I'm going to do is get Sargon back here, and he's going to try pursuing Glazette. So there we go. He's going to keep running back and forth between these ladies until he until we get up to 15 probably. Because everyone's fighting, everyone is trying to, you know, pass on their genes to the next generation before someone takes over their position. It's a tough life. Okay, let's grab these. So it's raining, that's great. Zoral is going to continue playing here. Sanic is going to collect up her berries. Vane is going to try to as well. And then he's actually going to leave his post. He's going to leave his post and try helping out up this way. Okay, and then Zoda, let's see actually. Binzi is going to come here. And then we're going to get Odorath to clear these spots. Jump this way. And then these guys. Oh, look, there's a clam! There's a clam! Anything else we can grab? Not really. Okay, let's jump here, clear away these spots. Food's going pretty good, so I'm happy about that. And Sathira, you need to grab these nuts littered around the place. So let's do that. And I think everyone's done for the day. Yang still has, yeah, she's going to be ready to lay down a nest in the next day. So here we go. Oh, and that crab just died. Okay, first things first. Sargon is going to be very interested in Glazette's ram horns, despite the fact that they just had a child that doesn't have any useful abilities. So he is going to pursue her. There we go. And he is most likely going to try returning back to the others now. Now, one thing I'm worried about is if Sanic can see. That's one thing I'm worried about, whether or not Sanic can see. Which doesn't seem to be a thing. Not Sanic, Sathira. So I might have to bring her back around this area and maybe keep these two here so that Sathira can continue doing something useful. Because she's blind. She doesn't have too long to live, but she's blind and she needs people around her, otherwise she doesn't really know where she's going and what she's doing. And oh my goodness, Nyang, you have just been leeched. Who can aid you? We'll get Vane to come aid you. Vane, grab that leech. There we go. I think she's going to be very appreciative of his help. And then she's going to patrol her little territory. And oh my goodness, she could have laid a nest down. I completely forgot. That's okay. Having distance between the offspring in age is okay. So she's going to lay down a nest in the next day if I flip and remember. Jeez. Okay. Let's get Binzi to clear away these spots. And we'll get a Saya to move here and gather up berries. You can clear that and continue gathering up these berries. There we go. There we go. And Glazette, Glazette, Glazette. Let's do your bit. And actually, let's jump here and gather up this crab before something else grabs it from us. So there we go. And we can turn the day. We've been having a lot of breeding recently. And it is a tiny island, so we are going through things very quickly. But I don't think you guys mind. Because it's fun. Okay, who got leeched? Who got leeched? We've dealt with it, right? Yeah, we have. We dealt with it. Okay, good. So that's happened nicely. Now Nyang is going to settle down right over here. Unfortunately, yeah. I mean, slaves can take down bushes, but if they do that, they're assigned to a new one. But she's just going to tend to this one. So there we go. It's just that I wasted a move, so that's why I was tempted to destroy the berry bush. Okay, Vane, you're returning to help out Odorath. And let's see, Glazette still has a few days to go. She's going to collect her berries. And little Yarantog can go play with the others. Yarantog might be the one who sticks around Sathira and helps her out with being able to see things. That might be the better way to go about things. So we'll have to look into that. So that means Sargon can probably move on and do other things, like being a leader. Okay, let's get Sanic to gather this and rush towards these berry bushes. There we go. So they can still gather resources here while lighting up the area for Sathira. And then Odorath, clear away this and that. And we'll get Binzi to just swipe away at a few things from the nest. Okay, look at that. We've almost completely cleared this island. There's no clams or anything to gather, so he's going to join Zoda. And look at that. We only have a little bit to go, and then we're going to have to make a decision about where we go. I think that's actually a good time limit, especially for smaller islands. Even the larger ones is typically what I like doing is you stay as long as the grasses aren't cleared, and then as soon as the grasses are cleared, you pretty much move on because you figured out the landscape. And everyone's curious, they're looking to have adventures and see new places and learn new things, so I feel like that's an appropriate time to get moving when you've discovered all the secrets of the place you're living at. Okay, let's turn the day and settle down next to Nyang to see what sort of offspring she has, hoping for a son, but I guess any useful child will do. And it's a boy who looks really badass. He's got 2 attack, which is awesome because I think he's the only one apart from his father that has that. Damn, I didn't know you were hiding those things in your recessives, Nyang. So that is awesome, but he is not stronger than his father, so Sargon isn't gonna feel the need to challenge his son. But okay, let's go ahead and give him a name. We're gonna name him Kodore. Kodore. So there we go. Welcome to the family, young one. Welcome to the family. And also, guys, thank you so much for the names you keep submitting. If you can give like fantasy or made up sort of names, I'd appreciate that. And I know sometimes you guys give me names that are not made up, but the thing is, if I start using those, then what I start seeing is that over time more people suggest those kinds of names, and then my entire tribe's naming system gets changed to something I didn't intend to in the beginning, like it happened before with the Maniques. So I kind of want to keep it to the fantasy made up names for this Orc tribe, because that's what I imagine Orc names to sound like. So there we go. Sometimes I might include some names that aren't exactly made up, but occasionally, like I won't add a whole heap to the list, in case you guys were interested or you wanted to know what type of names to suggest. So there we go. Like, look at the type of names we have. We've got Nyang, we've got a Glazette, and, well, sounding, we've got Sathira, Yarantog over there. Kind of orcish sounding names. And Kodore. Okay. He looks so cute, though. I actually think out of all the nichelings we currently have, he's probably my favorite. He looks so cute. Okay, let's get Nyang to gather up this and break the nest and jump out of the way. Oh, and there's a clam, so she can gather that if she wants. And then Glazette is ready to give birth as well, so I'm just gonna plop her down right over here, and then she's gonna gather up some berries. Little Yarantog is gonna jump onto this nut and play around with it with a little bit. Sathira is gonna gather that, and then jump back in this corner and grab this nut, show the young one how it's actually done. Sanic has grown up. Wow, look at that, Sanic. You've grown up into a wonderful young nicheling. And then over here, let's get these guys to continue clearing away these spots. Right, Odorath, let's clear these away. Vane, I'll get you to jump down here. Quite a lot of resources. Okay, Sargon, you can help out a little bit. He hasn't explored in a long time because he's been more focused on offspring. Isaiah has been out of the waters for a very long time because the waters aren't really doing anything for him. There we go. And I think we can actually end, guys, with one more birth in this episode. So let's settle down and see if Glazette is finally going to have a son for Sargon that has both big body and maybe even ram horns. Here we go. It's a boy, but I don't think he has a whole heap of strength. Luckily, he does have one collecting. He can breathe underwater. Might not be a great combo, unfortunately, but let's go ahead and give him a name as well. I'm really hoping that they'll produce a strong child, but they're producing all these useless weaklings. He's gonna be called Yace. So Yace, welcome to the family. And with that said and done, guys, I'm gonna leave off here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Bye-bye.